morning, friends. It's Wednesday's Why. I always like to come on Wednesdays and kind of explain something about health and healing that can help you have a better health and happiness. So last night I went to bed a little bit too late, and I went to bed after my husband. And so when I got ready, I kind of snuck in and I realized that he was snoring. And I was like, oop, I know what to do here. So because I'm a health and healing coach, I do know what to do. And so that's my dog barking. So, so anyway, so a lot of times if you're snoring, what happens is you have a virus or bacteria that's located in the cranial nerve right here, which is number 11. Or it could also be the trachea and esophagus has something going on, or also could be the diaphragm. And there's also, and I may be saying it wrong, but it's the phrenic nerve that goes in this area that sometimes can also create that. And also MOG is a kind of like a master gland of that area. And I'm sorry, I guess I'm gonna have to let her in. She's a little bit of a West-Indian mom. We are actually anticipating a tornado, and so she's wanting to be near me. So I'm grateful that she's trying to comfort me, and I'm comforting her. So that's why. Okay, so I knew that that's kind of what happens. So, or those areas are affected if you have snoring issues. So as I brushed my teeth, I muscle tested and doing energy medicine to find out, okay, what is going on? Well, everything has a frequency, okay? So water has a frequency, I have a frequency, you have a frequency, virus, bacteria has a frequency, water does, medications do, vitamins do, and viruses and bacteria do. Even mold has a frequency. So when we're muscle testing for the frequency of that, okay? And sometimes that's an interesting concept, but that's what we're looking for to find out what resonates with that frequency. I'm trying to make sure I follow all my notes here. So my muscle testing showed that he had, sure enough, a bacteria in that area that was causing his snoring and in that whole area. So what I did is, as I brushed my teeth, I cleared that bacterial frequency out of those organs, glands, and tissues. And the way we do that is, once we identify what the frequency is, then we clear it using kind of like acupressure points or the organs. So I touch liver and I touch spleen, and then I touch frontal cortex, and then I tap above the ears, and that helps clear a bacteria using those acupressure points that represent the organs. And so then I went to bed and he had no more snoring. And that's just something that I am so used to doing in my life, and that's what I do as a health and healing coach. And so it's not worth living with those kind of issues. And so that's what I try to explain when I do my Wednesday Why, is how to get to the root of these issues so that you don't have to live with them. So if this resonates with you, let me know. Maybe you have a snoring issue of a loved one or a family member that you haven't been able to solve. And so we can take a look at that and find out, what is bothering that. Maybe there's some anesthesia there. I just worked with a client this morning that had anesthesia throughout all the cranial nerves in the face. And so once we cleared that and found, what was bothering it, we can get it to those frequencies to leave. And sometimes when I say clear, leave, that's sometimes a hard concept, but basically what we're saying is we feel that what the body can see, it can heal. And so once we've identified the frequency of what is there that's not supposed to be there, then the body goes, oh yeah, that's not supposed to be there, I need to move that on and clear it from the body. So that's what I call about clearing. Each time I do this, I try to make it a little more simple to help you understand. So it's time to get your health and happiness back. And, together we discover why you're having a health issue and what you can do about it. And so that may be finding what those frequencies are, clearing them from different organs, glands, and tissues so that you can not have that symptom continue to reoccur, whatever it is. So if this resonates with you, let me know below. And you're also welcome, if you have more in-depth questions, to send me an email at jody@quantumtechniques.com, and I can answer a little bit more information. But yeah, don't live with snoring. It's so easy to get rid of, and that deals with everything from sleep apnea to snoring to cranial nerve issues, headaches. I mean, there's just so many things that are involved with those cranial nerves in the face, and they can really solve a lot of issues by identifying and clearing what frequencies are bothering them. So, time to get your health and happiness back, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of Wednesday. Blessings. Bye, friends.